just as when the stars turn red, cast us from the light, left us for dead. Said our hearts were black, our souls untrue, but they never saw the pain we knew. We were born from sorrow, carved from flame, blamed for every loss, every shame. They built their heaven on our tears and crowned their mercy with our fears. So she did. 私たちが望んでいたのはただただただ姿を見ることだけでした悪魔としてではなくその邪眼として Beneath their halo we still bleed, just shadows longing to be freed. They call us sinners, they call us lies, but angels fall too, they just hide. We were never what they believe. Beneath their halo we still bleed. They burned our names into the stone, preached of light while casting stones. Our wings were torn, our colors dim, but even darkness learns to swim. We held the world when it was weak, and still they spit, still they speak of love and grace, of truth and peace, while our broken souls find no release. Tell me, where's the line between the damned and divine, when mercy ends and silence cries? Beneath their halo we still bleed, just shadows longing to be freed. They call us sinners, they call us lies, but angels fall too, they just hide. We were never what they believe. Beneath their halo we still bleed. Maybe hell was never fire, maybe it's just the world's desire to point at someone else and say you don't deserve the light of day. Beneath their halo we still bleed, forgotten souls they won't redeem. They build their thrones, they preach their creed, but heaven's mercy's lost its seed. We were never what they believe. Beneath their halo we still bleed.
Ah, okay, there we go. Realm. Technical issues. I have had the worst luck this morning. I Oop, my volume's up on that right there. We can turn that down. I don't need to hear my voice. I don't even like my voice that much, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's been a morning. I went to the grocery store and got myself some rice, and then I got myself some sausage, and I made my and I made myself some sausage with rice. And I'm like, you know what would be really good? I just have this tiny little bit left of I'm a I'm a bad witch coffee. I'm like, there's 2 cups in here. There's enough for 2 cups, maybe like 2.5. I'm gonna have that. Well, then, make my coffee, bring my breakfast in, sit down at my desk, get myself started a little bit, moving things around, and my dumbass grabs the freaking light that I got to be able to like do clips without my eyes like going all over the place. Like I'm just trying to like, just move it aside cuz during streams I really don't seem to need it cuz I'm usually like sitting more like closer to my computer. I'm sitting a little bit more up front. A little more prominent if you would, sitting a little bit straighter. Straight. Anyway, so I'm usually doing that, but I forgot that you know what electronics usually have if they don't use batteries? They have freaking cords. So my idiot self grabs the light and I did not realize that I had put my coffee cup with my last bit of I'm a Bad Witch coffee on top of the damn cord. So once I grab it, I immediately spill it. I cover half my desk. I'm using my arm. Thankfully, I was wearing long sleeves. So I'm using my arms to prevent the coffee from going to my laptop. And, I let my arm absorb as much of the coffee as possible into my sleeve. And then I have to, of course, run into my kitchen and grab some paper towels. So I used about half a roll of paper towels to clean up this whole entire coffee mess because, of course, it didn't just go on the top part of the desk. It got down to the second layer and it got down to the third. So I'm throwing things away. I'm upset because I drenched like 7 of my own stickers. So I need to update my Ko-Fi and remove those stickers off there because of this. So I'm mad about it. My light, I'm pretty sure is fine, but I unplugged it and moved it aside for now just to make sure. And you know what the thing that ticks me off the most, the thing that pissed me off the most, it wasn't I almost potentially fried my laptop because I'm looking at possibly getting an upgraded PC anyway, taking that plunge into debt to be able to entertain you guys a little bit better. But it wasn't almost destroying my $5 light that I got to be able to do clips and stuff better. No, it wasn't that. The thing that pissed me off the most is that was the last bit of that I'm a bad witch coffee. I was really looking forward to it. I I made it up perfectly. It was a little bit stronger than what it needed to be. It was like 2.5 cups instead of 2. Put into like 2 cups. Like it was like 2.5 scoops, and they usually recommend like if you want to do 2 cups of coffee, they recommend you do 2 tablespoons. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be like a little bit of strong, a little strong. It's gonna be just the pick me up I need. Um, etc. And I'm just sitting here in the kitchen right before stream. I just cleaned up my desk. I'm looking in the coffee cup. There's just this tiny little bit left. I sip it and go, I'm so I was so mad. So I didn't even grab another cup. I was going to make another cup of coffee, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be so disappointed in just doing like a quick thing of instant coffee, like just regular, like cafe, like heat up water and stir in. I'm going to be so disappointed if I do that, that there's just no reason. There's just no reason to. I'm just going to just gonna go coffeeless. I got the little tiny sip in there, but I had it so perfect. It was just a little bit stronger than normal. I actually got some good creamer. Like the creamer is like I can't even read the label on it. I got it from like a international store. So it's like really good foreign creamer that I don't even know what it's called because I can't read it. And yeah, no, none for me. But anyway, before I forget to say anything, if you enjoyed the music that we were listening to in the beginning of the intro there, that is done by a good friend of mine, Echo Aceline. So if you enjoyed that, make sure to give them a follow on their YouTube, on their TikTok, and I would highly recommend following them on Spotify if you use Spotify. They are uploading or have uploaded. I mean, they put out a lot of good songs, and I have a really hard time necessarily keeping track of every time they put out a new one, because it's all so good. I've played quite a few of their songs like on repeat, so would recommend them. And obviously, as I've been sitting here talking about coffee, if you are interested in any type of coffee, please consider purchasing some Atasha coffee. I am affiliated with them. You get 5% off when you use code AXLimeBrimwick. They do have a subscription order. I know times are really rough right now, and not everyone's buying luxury items. But if you're like me and your luxury item is, um, just a simple thing like coffee, I would highly recommend giving them a try. They have a whole bunch of different flavors. They support the VTuber community. They support the racing community as well as VR chat. They have their hands they have their hands in a lot of different cookie jars. So I absolutely recommend just giving it a try. And if you're like me and drink, I don't drink a lot of coffee in a month, but I do like myself a good coffee, not like that store brand stuff. I would recommend giving them a try. For $28, you can sign up for a subscription every month, and that will get you 2 bags of their coffee every month. 2 bags gets me through a whole month because I basically probably drink coffee like 3 or 4 times a week. And so I go through a bag about every 2 weeks. But I highly recommend it. They're definitely worth the price if you're looking at a luxury item. But yeah, that's the sponsorship. We're going to move on. I can gush about Atasha Coffee all day. But you guys probably came here for Final Fantasy. So let me get out my keyboard. There we go. We got the keyboard out. And we are going live to Final Fantasy 14. If you can, let me know the state of the volume because I can't really tell. On my end, I keep the volume a little bit low just so I can hear other things around me. We did just finish up a little bit of MSQ last night. I would have gone longer last night, but I was just so tired for some reason. Like 11:15 hit me, and it just hit me like a truck. And I'm just like, I'm tired. I need to go to bed. And so I ended it there. I know it was a really short stream, but I'm making up for it today, I think. We'll probably go for like a few hours because I do have laundry I need to do, and I do have a few other things that are happening. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and see. We need to go to the... No, I don't... I want... Okay, they're at the lower decks. Okay. To the lower decks we go. Oh. I hope everyone's having a good day, good time zone, wherever you are. Hopefully no one else had a coffee spill that just ruined it. Oh wait, were you right there and I didn't even see you? I didn't even see... Oh, it's because we're not friends, so it didn't highlight you as a friend, and the blue text I have a hard time seeing. I'm sorry, Wiz. I didn't even know it was you because the text wasn't the right color. I'm like sitting here like... I ignore all the blue lettering around me because it's just like, oh, these are just a whole bunch of like nobodies. I forgot you aren't friends with Leo Red. You're just friends with Axline. There you are. I see you now. Good evening, sir. I assume you're the underdressed gentleman Betaron mentioned. I see he was not exaggerating. Ahem. I've chosen these especially for you, your debut in polite society. Fear not, I'm certain you will absolutely adore them. That's brave you to assume. I sent you one. Yep, I see it right here. Accept. There we go. Now I have 2 friends on this character. One day I'll have thousands of friends on Leo Red. Probably. Maybe. Depends how popular the series is, I guess. If this series gets really popular, then it might. Okay, so where are we going? Show the Rax-lined box to... Oh, so I have to... Oh my gosh, this really was a fetch quest. Making me go all the way back to Af Castle after just picking up a box. Okay. I had to update something. Why is this not... All the issues. I need to get a second. One of these days soon, I need to get that. On top of the new PC, I need to get the second monitor. That way I can see chat a little bit easier. Running on a phone and then sometimes like other notifications pop up. It makes it really hard for me to keep the stream going on my phone. So I need to get a second monitor. All right, let's have a look at them. Here you go. Here's the box. Here we go. A nice pair of dress shoes for ye. A bloke might have much else his name, but so long as got a decent pair of shoes on his feet, there ain't nowhere ye can't go. Think of 'em as a gift from me and all the other folk we've done right by along the way. Aye, aye. 'Tis very moving gesture, I know. Just don't go welling up on me, eh? Wouldn't do for Limsa's new arrow to turn up at the banquet soaked in his own tears and snort. Anyway, that's ye garb sorted. Now let us settle ye nerves. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll tell you where ye meant to go. What was that, level 29? I'm really close to be able to do the next really close to being able to do the next arcanist thing. I'm guessing I have to put these clothes on, but I'll wait till Bataron says something. Ye ready? Then are ye? Good. The banquet will be starting soon. If ye'd waited any longer, I'd be concerned at me civic duty to it ye over and in drag ye there. Oh my gosh, Bataron, your accent, bro, I'm trying. Now make sure ye wearing them fancy shoes when ye turn up, alright? Carry 'em won't do no good. You're meant to make ye look like a gentleman, remember? Not a gentleman's bleeding lackey. As for directions, the feast being held on the bridge in the Admiral's briefing room. Speak with Xanthella and bulwark all, and I'll show ye the way. Just keep that Ed and Eld and I, lad, and everything you've done for Limsa, you've good reason to be proud. And don't let no eye-born bugger tell ye different. That was a mouthful. I'll happily tank for this session unless you prefer a healer. Tanking would be fine. I could definitely use a tank. Oh, my jaw hurts so much from talking like Bataron. I'm guessing I need to put on the clothes. Yeah, I need to put on the clothes now. Character. Clothes. Whoops, nope. Where is it? Custom casting robes. Harness. Drive. Do I need to open it first? Okay, there's the dress shoes, so we got the dress shoes. Is there something else that I'm missing? Annika, hi! Thank you for coming by. I saw you just message me on TikTok, and I'm like, I'm going to get to a point where I can message back here shortly. I'm going to message back. Well, hi, thank you for coming. It's just a little quiet affair this morning, kind of, sort of. I'm just doing a little MSQ stuff and things on... Oops, I almost hit use. I want to organize my stuff. There we go. Well, thanks for coming by. Hopefully you will be entertained. It's me and my friend here. They're a higher level than me, as you can see. They got cool swords and stuff. And they're going to tank for me in places where I need tank and probably drive me around, since this character's just a baby and doesn't have anything. I don't have anything except I got a cat. There's my kitty. I also have a puppy, but you can only have one minion out at a time. Alright, where are we going again? The bridge. Back down to the lower deck. Okay. Working on my Heavensward relic weapon. Ooh. I need to actually, like, I need to get on my main character again sometime. I just need to do more FF14. Almost completed the Stranova season. I think once I'm done with the Stranova season, I'm going to be doing that. Tanks and cats are all you need. Exactly. Just need one tank character to make sure I don't die. And my cat. Okay, so we need to go back to the Aetheryte Plaza. You missed me trying to voice act a... I don't know if pirate, like former pirate would be a word, but they had that pirate accent. And I was struggling super bad. Dress shoes. Fancy dress shoes. An adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh. Those are some fancy dress shoes. Come, adventurer. I will show you to the briefing room. Gosh, I hope they voice act this. I'll make a cup of coffee while the long cutscene plays. Okay. Just rub it in, the fact that I lost my coffee. I'm teasing, of course. I mean, I'm sad that I did lose my coffee. Y'shtola! Oh, I love you, Y'shtola. This one is voice fortunate. Like, oh, good. Then that means I will have to choke trying to be a pirate.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, join me now in honoring this man for his services to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect him on his journey, till sea swallows all. These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan.
What a pretty... I am. I made such a cute bunny boy. And I love it so much. Like, Shion and I sat for probably like an hour making this character, and I love him so much.
From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin, How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow.
See, there's two cute ladies right there, but Yustola, I don't know. Yustola, there's just something about her. I think because she's really smart, and I like smart. And also powerful. Powerful women, kind of also. I guess they're both powerful women.
This is one of the crystals of light.
By the Navigator.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal. You bathed in her light.
Y'shtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations.
Immediately following the quest, you get to travel the other areas just in time for the Christmas event. Oh, that's right. I need to do the Christmas event on my main character and this one. Her voice is a bit higher in this than in the future. Did they get a different character? I mean, a different voice actor? I just realized for some reason I am leaning really back. I need to shift myself, maybe? I look like I'm talking, like, off screen the whole time. Shift. Shift. Are you winning, son? We are kind of winning right now. I mean, we just, like, complete a lot of MSQ-related stuff. So we are getting ready to switch over to probably start going on some adventures in other areas.
Yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the primals. When the Gallian Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean alliance.
That is true. I do have two lovely ladies that I'm standing between.
And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul, yet whenever we try to shout their names,
Double click
the
by
sound
accident.
dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe.
It's always fun when it decides to switch to your webcam mic instead of a normal mic. Oh my gosh, that would drive me nuts. I am so I think I went into my settings and I disabled the in-thing mic, or I got an override or something on there, so that should never happen. But you know, it probably still will at some point.
In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Never say never. True. I shouldn't say never, but I try to put things in place so it doesn't happen. Hi, Cozy. Oh. I'm gonna move my character because for some reason, no matter how I sit, my model keeps leaning this way. So I'm gonna just move myself over here so it looks more natural.
Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of.
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
The glasses look cute. Thank you. They're actually you can remove them off the model. There's actually a redeem on Twitch that lets people remove the glasses off there. But yeah, you can take them off. You can put them back on. It's pretty neat. I like it. This is just like a custom model, like a customized one you can get off VGen. And but there's so much detail on it that you can really make it kind of your own. It's really nice.
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily. Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
You picked it better than I did starting out. My original...
Calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
My original model was actually a PNG, and it was like, oh, so basic, but I was so in love with it when I initially started. And then eventually I went to like a more interactive PNG, and then slowly went to a 3D model. And unfortunately, me and my original 3D parent kind of lost communication a little bit. But that happens. And so I went to customized 2D models. And now I'm currently working on a new 3D model, and I'm hoping to have that out sometime soon. But yeah, I highly recommend, like, if you just want kind of like a cute little chibi one, this is absolutely worth it.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to to the 7th hell!
Okay, I will say they missed an opportunity with Reborn. The VA for Reborn is so... They should have told him, like, say it with your chest a little bit, like, really get it out there, like, you know, like, I'm going to move myself away from the mic here a little bit, but, like, what happened to, like, damn it all to the 7th hell! And it's just, like, not even... I just had him go, like, monotone a little bit. I don't know. Can confirm. That's good. Oh, that's good ghost. Yeah, it's Cozy. Cozy's a good ghost. Confirm the new model is super cute. Yeah. He sounds like the banana fish. Oh my gosh. We are ruining this, like, super important scene.
Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
That was so good. I don't know if I would say it was good, but I feel like it's like, that's what I want from him, though, like, in that scene, because I'm just like, the scene is so intense. They just kind of, like, made it, like, he just talked a little bit louder. Oh, you're a good ghost. I don't care what you say. You're mischievous at best.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain.
I can fix him. Oh, there's no fixing him. I almost ruined my own cup of coffee just now. Don't do that. Only one of us can ruin our cup of coffee today, and I already did it.
The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
I'm starting the descaling process of my Keurig and almost left a full cup under the spout while there's chemicals in there. Oh no! I'm glad you caught that. That would have been a bad taste, let alone probably bad to consume. You were the second you decided you wanted coffee. Apparently, so you weren't here. So what ended up happening is basically I decided that I was gonna have breakfast while streaming, and I used the last bit of my I'm a Bad Witch coffee, and I ended up putting it on my cord for that new light that I got. And I wasn't paying attention, and when I went to move the light, the cord came up from underneath the coffee and spilled it on, like, half of my desk. So before I could stream, I had to completely clean my desk. And I don't have any more I'm a Bad Witch coffee. I don't have any more. So I took the little sip of it that I had, and here we are.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
Oh no, that's the worst. It was. I was so mad about the coffee. Just because The good thing is I have like
outcome of
other
this
brands.
battle was long since decided.
The good news is like I have. Hold on, let me turn around here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 other bags of Atasha coffee. So I'm gonna actually have to. I forgot. I think next week we'll do another TikTok live and we'll show one of the other coffees and we'll do like another breakfast together. I think that'll be fun. 9. They sent me like a whole bunch. Let's see. I signed up for the subscription and then they sent me like a whole bunch of other How many did I get originally? I've drank 2 full. Yeah, I've drank 2 of them thus far. And hold on. 3, 6, 9. Okay, so originally I had 8 bags because they sent me 2 of the 3 sample packs. So there was 6. I signed up for the subscription where you get 2 a month plus a sticker, so there's 8. And then I just got 2 other bags recently, so that's 10. Okay, so I might have miscounted there. I think maybe the one bag is folded on another bag, so I've had 10 different kinds thus far. So I have 8 more to go. And I am loving having that 5% discount code. That code, I'll tell you what, if you like coffee like I do, good coffee.
Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louisoix. To your positions.
Kaspamul, Sogini Moise Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imarat way, Kiskat Toga Hats Wadadorns. Sees Nigem, Fistun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
See, I never understood villains like that. Okay, so like, if I want to be a villain, let's say, I'm gonna go back to lurking, kick all the butts. Absolutely, Co. Thank you for lurking. Mwah. But you know what I've never understood as a villain? Like, why would you want, like, what you want to control to just be in ruin? That makes no sense. No sense at all. Like, if I'm going to be a bad guy and take over, like, multiple countries, I'm going to keep that crap intact as much as possible so I have something to rule over than a bunch of ashes. Makes no sense. Okay. Ah, damn it, Battaron. Morning, sunshine. A bit much for ye, was it? What happened? Ah, ye don't remember then. Ye need over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. Had to carry ye back to the winch myself. Well, I say carry, 'twas more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. That's right. I got too much cake. Any road, don't fret. 'Tis little wonder ye was exhausted after everything ye've been through lately. This is good cake. This is good cake. My guess is that they'd plan to rebuild with stuff that's more to their liking. You know what? That's legitimate as well. I guess if you wanted to take over a continent or a country, you would probably want to destroy some of the culture and replace it with your own, or absorb their culture into yours. Your little nap seems to have put some color back in your cheeks, though, so I'll leave ye to it. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with ye. When ye feel up to it, talk to Xanthel, and I'll let ye in on command room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I'm told old Meryl was in the middle of telling ye a story when ye started snoring last time, and I doubt she'd look kindly on it if ye repeated the trick. Oh, gosh. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing Bataron's voice. I don't naturally have the desire to talk like that. I mean, I can let my country accent out in a little, my Midwestern accent out every once in a while, but damn, I don't think I can, talk like a pirate that long. Can I change my shoes? I don't want these shoes. Go. Recommended gear equipped. Just in case I haven't updated it recently. I'm pretty sure I did, but just in case. Leorin. Back to the command room. Guessing is... Wait, where's the command? Oh yeah, it is right there. I'm like, we were just at the command. Well, we were at the banquet thing. I was. Greetings, Leorin. Admiral awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Yes. Announce me. Let them know I am here. Ah, Leorin, it is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered? Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing, one I would entrust to no other. The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made other plans. To business, then. I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Cartanu and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Yet we press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the battle. These letters contain the details of said proposal, and I would have you deliver them to your allies, or to our allies, as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, and that is not the only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in the mind of history's champions. A quality I fear lost. Say that you will perform this duty. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Gridania and Ul'dah. A gruesome journey to be sure, where you have to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. An airship pass, to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from landing connected to the bridge, but before you depart, I suggest you trouble Bateron for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand, as I did in my more peaceful times, when the berths were not so limited. But in this time of war, every craft we commit to clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage needs to be born of necessity. I'll start up a NG Plus session so I can follow along. Okay, that would be awesome. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in the opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Aye, Leorin, your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. On behalf of Limsa Limensa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm of which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await. Move camera on icon. I know my camera's on. I know my virtual camera's on. Move. Anyway, await you in equal measure, but turn not for either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. Bum ba dum bum bow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Okay, and back to Bateron. And then we get to go on more adventures, guys. We can look in more than one city-state. We can go places and do things. And then off stream, I'm going to do a whole bunch of side missions that you guys won't want to watch because it's boring. Back to the F castle. Ow, 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 ow. Back to the Drowning Winch. I like the Drowning Winch. If it was a bar, it would be one of my favorite bars to go to. I don't think I ever told you. Have I ever told you guys what my favorite bar is? And only because I appreciate the humor. So about 2 or 3 hours from where I live, there's this bar in a little college town. It's called the Library. And I sat there, I'm like, why would anyone call a bar the Library? So I go in there because I'm thinking like maybe they are like really decorative and like they have books and like stuff. Like maybe it's like a book bar. And I go in and it is just, it's not like a hole in the wall. It's not like a bad bar. It's clean. It's just kind of a normal bar. And so I'm just sitting there like trying to figure out, I'm like, why are they calling it the library? I'm like, I don't want to ask directly because I don't want to like, are talking to family. Yeah, exactly. Going to study at the library. That is the 100% the reason why. So when kids call their parents When they call their parents, they're not lying when they're saying, I'm going to the library. I loved that so much. I'm like sitting here, I'm like, man, I wish I could go back to college, but just to be able to do that. But I guess I could always like still just call up family members, like just go and call up family members and just be like, hey, I'm in the library. And they probably just be like, oh, good for you. You probably should crack open some books. Like, you should crack open some books and stop reading all that smut that you read. Nice. Yeah, it was nice. I'm like, that's clever. I appreciate clever. Back from your meeting with the Admiral, are ye? Personal bleeding envoy? So ye be carrying the word of the Admiral herself to the leaders o' the Alliance. Bugger me. I knew ye was good and up in the world, but I didn't realize ye'd be that bloody high. I'm proud o' ye, lad. Thinking of far you've come. Why, 'tis enough to bring a tear to me eye. And that ain't ale talking either. Well, not just the ale, at any rate. Baderon is such a nice guy, but of the three, like, people that you interact with first, depending on what what job you decide to take, just like what city he's doing, like you're doing, he is the worst one, in my opinion. Everybody's entitled to an opinion, but like, I like Mama the best. I like her the best. But I wanted to play as an Arcanist, and it's like, well, you have to start at Limsa as an Arcanist. Because I never get to play as long-range DPS. Other than, I mean, my current character is a Machinist, but when I started on my main character, I was a Lancer. So, I mean, I guess I do play as long-range DPS, but this is like my first time playing, like, magical DPS. Is he drinking on the job? I think because he's basically the owner of the Drowning Winch / the leader of the Adventurers Guild. He pretty much can drink whenever he wants. Bless the navigator for steering ye me way. Of course, this is only the start. Now you've got your hands on the airship pass. The whole of Eorzea is laid out before you. Like a fair maid on a feather bed. You know what? I think me and Baderon might have something in common. Fair, that's a stressful job. I imagine his job is quite stressful, so I would probably drink quite a bit as well. Ah, she's a big girl too, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. Oh my gosh, now I have to do a pirate accent and be a pervert. Okay. I'm only really good at one of those things. If ye think of Limsians are characters, just wait till ye cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Old Gradania, or trade coins with them crafty merchants of Ul'dah. This is great here. You know what, though? You know, as perverted as Baderon is being, at least, oh crap, I just said her name a little while. The Adventurer Guild leader in, Ul'dah. Oh crap. What is her name? The Adventurer leader in Ul'dah. Momo, right? Momo something? Momo D. Yeah, Momo. Yeah, I'm just gonna say Momo. Momo D. And she is, I think, the biggest pervert out of all of them, because basically on one of her cutscenes, she's just like, hey, if you can find me any good dick, let me know. Like, she's just blatantly like, hey, in your adventures, if you can get me some good D. And then there's the wild places where the beasties rule. No bugger with them's uncensored foot. But ye're adventurer, so I wouldn't let a little thing like that hold ye back. Of course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. There's an heap of troubles with that plagues every nation. See, tain't just ours. I'm talking intrigue and fighting, beastmen and God's damn primals. There's an ugly side to life, and sooner or later ye bound to walk into it. But I'll wager there's a bugger all out there you can't handle. Something tells me ye going to be just fine. I didn't even make that a coherent statement. The realm's at it rough, 'tis true, but folks are beginning to recover from beating the calamity dealt 'em. Call me an hopeless optimist, but I wouldn't take too much to turn things around. 'Tis the perfect time for adventuring, like yourself, or adventurer like yourself, to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are ye waiting for? Honestly, I'm waiting for you to talk a little bit less, Beta Run. Just a little bit less, buddy. You talk a lot, and it makes my jaw hurt being your voice actor for this session. Yeah, basically, I might as well have just been Mr. Krabs. Betaron is just a perverted Mr. Krabs that has the keys to the Adventurer Guild instead of the Krabby Patty recipe. Actually, you know what? It would not surprise me if someone told me that Betaron had, like, his own secret, like, food ingredient. MMOs do be talking a lot. Final Fantasy, to me, has a lot more than average, but also most of the other... You know what? This is predominantly the only MMO I actually play. I've been playing Persona 5 Royal on here, but a lot of that's voice acted to the point where I don't have to talk nearly as much. I hate, like, in MSQ, like, in main story quest stuff, I want to give you guys, like, that VA experience, even if I'm not really good at it. I still want to give you guys that experience. Their philosophy was story first, MMO second. That is so true, and that's one thing I can appreciate with the Persona series, is they are so good at telling a story, like, in a thoughtful one as well. Like, I can't think of a single Persona game where I didn't, like, I don't want to say have an epiphany, but I'm just like, oh wow, that makes me actually, like, think a little bit. Let's see, where's the nearest... Oh, the airship landing. I can just go right there. Yeah, I can just teleport right to the airship landing. That's good, though. I love the story of 14. Yeah, the story is great. I'm not even, like, disputing that. Of all the Final Fantasy games I've played, I would say Final Fantasy XIV's ongoing story is definitely in my top... I'm going to say top 4. There are some dungeons stuff that stick with me, and I just randomly think about them. Oh yeah, for sure. Some of the dungeons are like, just like, oh yeah, they just stick with you. But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV would definitely be, story-wise, top 4. Because I really like the story in Final Fantasy X, not 10-2. Before anyone gets on me, I am not a 10-2 fan. Actually, some people might dislike me because I didn't like 10-2. And it wasn't because the 10-2 cast was all female. I was fine with that. Like, Pain was a hottie. Riku was adorable. Yuna was there. But I just, like... story was just blah. It just didn't do anything for me. There 1, 2 in Stormblood, at least a few of the Shadowbringers and a few in Walker. Yeah, there's so many good ones in each one that are so dramatic. And then Final Fantasy IX, I love the Final Fantasy IX story. Like, as a young man, I am ashamed / not ashamed to admit this. I cried for some of Final Fantasy IX. Like, I genuinely, like, emotionally was, like, not prepared for Final Fantasy IX. It was so... I think that's my favorite story. I have the first Final Fantasy game on Steam. I might play... The first Final Fantasy game is not really, like... there's a story to it, but it's not really story-driven. But I think it's a good way to introduce yourself to the base mechanics of what the Final Fantasy series is. And then if you want to, like, my personal... And here's my next segue. Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy IV After Years. That was a good story. It was fun if you like a flair of drama. Like, it wasn't so much thought-provoking, it was just like really bad daytime television. Through once you see they tried. Yeah. But yeah, Final Fantasy 4, I would highly recommend. Just because there's so much drama in it. It's like, oh my gosh, this character died. Oh wait, no, they didn't. And then it's like, everybody's related to each other somehow, I swear to God. Like MASH or something. Yeah, like a little bit of like MASH, yeah, like it was just dramatic. And then you got some of your humor. Oh my God, I like that you know MASH. MASH was one of my favorite shows. Like, it was something me and my dad watched, was MASH. Back in the day. But yeah, no, I highly recommend, those are probably my top non-online ones I would recommend, because Final Fantasy XIV is a lot. Like, you can play most of it, like a decent chunk of it, for free if you download the game directly from Final Fantasy XIV's website. You can play, like, the base game and the 2 DLCs for free. I think you can get your character up to, like, level 70 unless they've changed it recently. But, yeah, but outside that, if you're going to play, like, the other Final Fantasy games, I would recommend 4 and 4 After Years, 9 and 10, but I don't recommend 10 too. Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Wait, aren't you the famous adventurer? It's Leo Renshai, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You are an inspiration to us all, sir. High Wind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? I did better at voice acting that random NPC than I did Beta Run. There are at least a couple that actually died that don't come back, but yeah, for the most part, death is treated kind of like it is in DBC, right? I can only think of one character that you couldn't revive. I'm not going to do any spoilers, but I can only think of one character that you could not bring back to life in Final Fantasy IV. And to be honest with you, like, I kind of didn't care. Like, of all the characters, I'm just like, eh. Let me rephrase that, playable characters. There were other, like, NPC characters that died that I'm just like, oh, that sucks. But, like, the one character that you play as that dies, I'm just like, eh. Meh. Now that I've just nerded out about Final Fantasy. And before anyone asks, no, I don't like Final Fantasy VII. I never liked the story in Final Fantasy VII. I don't think Sephiroth is daddy. That's my hot take. I didn't like the original. I don't like the reboot. Final Fantasy VIII is okay, I guess, in my opinion. I like the game mechanics in 8. Attention all passengers, the airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make sure your way to the boarding gate. I am such a cute bunny boy. I'm just gonna say it. I can't wait to get some good outfits and, like, go do some, like, poses and stuff. I will say, Shion, who also plays Final Fantasy XIV, they made a bunny girl, and damn, like, damn. I don't know if they posted any images in the Discord of the new bunny character, but damn. Like, girl have curves in all the right places. Good fortune to ye, Leo Ren. The day'll come where ye name means the same as arrow to folks o' this realm. May ye walk in the light o' the crystal. And now the game, like, pretty much starts at this point. Like, everything else before this was just the intro. And now we get to meet the villains. Well, kind of.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
He looks like Mad Max if he's... Oh my gosh, you're right. the Empire, like, bigwigs kind of do look like something out of Mad Max. I never would have thought of that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Dun, dun, dun. Somewhere else in the world, our hero now lands in Gridania, home of the elves. Kind of. Bow, bow, bow. Let's see. Oop, wrong direction. And here we go. There's the attendant. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lamensa. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seedseer awaits your arrival. Leave the landing area. Serpent Honor Guard. Greetings, good sir. You are the Limsian envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray, make your way to the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofix Altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand where the Elder Seedseer awaits. By the way, I am so sorry if I butcher any of these fantasy words. I have a very limited vocabulary. I like to read books and I like to write, but I am not good with the big words. I will come back to you guys later for your side quest. Actually, you know what? There might be a few of them I can hit as I go. So I might as well. I'm not going to read these side quest things. I'm just going to collect them. Collect them as we go. Bow, 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 bow. I'm going to touch the big rock. And I'll go ahead and talk to you, take your quest, I think. Okay, that just gives me access to the White Gate. Evangeline. Okay, now I think... What is this? Take a look at the map here. Okay, this leads to Old Gridania. Oh, I went past the entrance to... I'm gonna grab the Aetherite at the Archer's thing real quick like. No, I didn't pass it. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm really directionally challenged. I think it's over this way. There's more stuff over this way. Nope, there's a side quest. This is just one of those really simple. Okay, I can just do / bow. We'll get this knocked out real quick, and then we'll do some more story stuff. Ah, yes, touching the big stone. I do like touching the big stone. I like touching a hard big stone. Okay, now I have to go back to Nico. And Nico's gonna send me back over to here where I have to show joy. Tee, right? Tee. You're odd. You have no idea. Okay, what do you want me to do next? Do you want me to dance? Okay. Lady, this person wants me to dance for you. I don't really want to do it, but they want me to, so there you go. We're going to do a little dancey dance. Giggle. Aha, you're a really good dancer, mister. She thinks I'm a good dancer. I probably still am. It's been a while since I danced. I used to be in show choir, and I used to do, like, ballroom dancing. I could probably do the ballroom dancing still. I'm not really sure about, like, show tune dancing anymore. Especially since I really didn't like doing the show tune dancing, but I really liked easy grades in school. And choir and show choir were some of the easiest ones you could do. This isn't even the main quest. Whoops, here you go. I don't have any earrings yet. Oops. Let's see, that one's strength, that one's strength. I'll take the green one. There we go. Now, get a little bit of jewelry, recommend. Oh, does what I have already better? Okay. Then near mine. Near mind. Okay. I really do be missing... Oh, I was going in the wrong direction that whole time. Well, I feel really, really dumb right now. Where's this? There's not... Oh, this one's in the carpentry place. I actually probably do want to pick up the carpentry skill, maybe? Hey, Wiz, remind me, if you're still here, does the carpentry skill help summoners? Like, 'cause isn't the carpentry skill how you make books? Or am I, like, just completely pulling that out of my ass? Because I want to be, like, self-sufficient. I don't think so. Okay. I'm trying to remember, like, what does what for some characters. That would be Alchemist. You're right. It's Alchemist. Oh, crap. I should have picked that up. Or, no. Where's Alchemist at? That's... Oh, that's here in Gridania, too. I'm gonna have to look it up. I know I'll have to get all the different, like, hand abilities. It's an Ulda. I swear, all the, other than botany, everything else is an Ulda when it comes to, like, job stuff. Nope, wrong way. Because I know you need weaving. I see you. Hello. I don't have any cool emotes yet. How does Alchemist help you make books? We brew in pages over there. Kind of, because alchemy deals with animal skin. So that, I'm guessing, is like the logic behind why it does books. Yeah, and enchanted ink. So I think that's why they throw books. Oh, you know what I was thinking, Wiz? I just realized I was thinking staffs. Staffs and wands are there. But yeah, alchemy is for books because of working with animal hide and the and enchanted ink. And then you have a weaver class that does like armor geared towards like magic users. And then there's also an armor, and there's another, like, similar to armor, and then there's a jewelry one. There's like, quite a bit. This game has a lot of, like, different mechanics, and you can be one of those people that doesn't pick up, like, any side skills whatsoever. But, Carpenter does make the staves. Yeah, that's right. I'm sitting here, I'm like, no, they do something magic-oriented. So I'm not going to pick up Carpenter, but I'll probably pick up... I know I'll pick up Botany, because I want to find my own ingredient. And... which direction? No? I think I'm supposed to be going this way. And then I know for jewelry, I want to do my own... like, I want to be able to focus on my own stuff there as well. Basically, if it has anything to do with being a summoner or a scholar, I'll probably want to dip my hands into it. That way I don't have to waste as much gil. I'm also going to try to preserve gil by not teleporting around as much. Because I know on my main character, since I sold, like, a crap ton of logs, that character can just pretty much, like, I can teleport whenever I want and not really worry about the finances, but I'm not really going to be doing that with this character. I kind of just want to play MSQ stuff and just have fun and entertain everybody, versus on my main character doing all the side stuff is just like, oh, this is fun, teehee. I'm a machinist that also happens to destroy forest. With the Leather Workers Guild? Does leather work have anything to do with magic? I'm not sure now. I'm going to have to sit down and, like, look up all that stuff. Actually, you know what I could do is I could be really lazy and probably just ask ChatGPT, like, hey, like, what do I do for this? Vegetable offerings. I like me some vegetables. Weaver is probably closer to what you're wanting. I think so, yeah, because I don't think leather working has anything to do. I know Weaver does for sure. And then, I know it's not jeweler, but I want to keep calling it jeweler. But I can't think of what it's actually called. But the one where you make jewelry. Yeah, because I know Weaver makes robes and stuff. Goldsmith can make good accessories for all classes, that's right. That's kind of what I want. I want to be self-sufficient with this character. It's like I don't want to have to constantly go to the market board and pay for gear for my character. I want to be able to make my own. And then it'll just make it a little fun off stream, like, because I don't think anyone wants to watch me on stream craft. I feel like, well, I guess I don't shut up, so maybe me yapping, and did I touch that crystal? I don't remember if I touched that one. Maybe me just yapping would somehow make crafting more fun. You can always, like, turn off the Final Fantasy music and put some of Echo's music on to listen to. Listen to some, like, hardcore heavy metal music. Millicent. Hi, Millicent. I have something for you. I don't know what it is, but here you go. Not reading this side quest stuff. Give me them potions, though. I'm gonna need those potions. Yapping is always good. Yeah, and sometimes I have days where I just don't shut up. Like today's one of those days where I feel like I'm just like, I'm energetic. And then there's other days where I'm just like, I want to stream, but I don't want to talk as much. Did I just go like completely backwards? I made a macro button specifically for muting the music with a single click. Oh my gosh, I should do that. I need to remember to do something like that. Oh, right. Back through here. I feel like I just went backwards a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm gonna pick up these things. I swear I will get back to MSQ stuff. I just like, I hate not having access to all the aetherites, so I can just teleport. And then I also hate random side quest things just being in existence. If I was planning on doing more than one job type, I would probably just save them, but I'm not planning on doing more than one job. I'm just going to stay in the, just going to be an arcanist and then mostly a summoner, maybe dabble in scullery. The only thing you have to type in is /BGM. I'm going to take a note of that. And okay, what crystal have I not activated? Oh, there's a whole bunch of crystals I haven't activated yet. Okay. Didn't I just see Whaling Barracks? Oh, this is the Lancer's place. Okay. You are just a side quest. Lancer? I was a Lancer once. I became a Dragoon. And then I thought, you know what would be more fun than being a guy that can jump really high and stab things with a spear? A guy with a gun. I love being a guy with a gun. See, even just seeing that little blue icon on my screen bothers me. I know it's just the Lancers Guild quest, and I don't have any interest in being a Lancer, but still, I don't like that it exists. Robert, I don't like that that quest exists. Wandering Moogle. I think the Wandering Moogle actually gives us a... what do you call it? Phantasma? Oh, I have to earn it. Okay. Fantasia. Free Fantasia. Yeah, I'll need all the free ones I can get, probably. I don't know. I'm really happy with how my Bunny Boy came out, so I might not really plan on bothering, like, messing with the design too much. Like, they came out cute, and that's kind of what I wanted. I just wanted to, like, be able to play as a cute Bunny Boy. There's another free one in Ul'dah when you get from level 1. Oh, okay, okay. I knew you could get, like, quite a few free ones. I just couldn't remember like where they're all at, but obviously I would run into them anyway just because I'm going to like complete every single piddly little quest along the way because that's just how I am. I mean, here I am collecting Rose Hip. I wouldn't mind grabbing onto Rose's hips. And we're going to jump down and talk to Ethelred. Ethelred, I am doing something for you, but it's a side quest, so I don't know what it is. I mostly just came over here to touch this rock. Robert, I like this rock. It doesn't piss me off. How I know I've been on TikTok too long is now I'm starting to understand some of the, like, lingo I hear younger people around me start using. Like, don't get me wrong, I still don't understand what the fuck 6-7 is, and I don't want to know. But, I finally understand the whole, like, Robert, this rock pisses me off. Doot. It's an NBA player's number, but like why is his number so important? Like I think the thing, like I would understand it more probably like why the hands? Like why are kids just walking around going like 6-7 and then like moving their hands like they're holding a slinky? That's the part like I want to understand, and even when I tried to look it up, it doesn't really explain it. So I feel like maybe it's just one of those things like nobody understands it, but it's like an agreed upon, like nobody understands it. Maybe, I don't know. I am missing stones. I might have to look for the other stones later. So I don't know which, can only be one that I haven't touched. Oh, the leather worker and the conjurer. I walked by that so many times. How the heck did I not? I'm so dumb. I am so freaking dumb. Thank God I'm pretty. And humble. I'm so humble too. I don't know if you guys realize how how humble I am. I am the most humble person I know. I like these trees. These trees are beautiful. Oh, this one was the last. Oh, duh, because I was using the other crystal. Damn it. God damn, I really am dumb. See, this is why I have conversations with myself in the mirror. To, like, humble myself a little bit in the mornings, just to remind myself. Thank goodness that people find me adorable. Because otherwise, I got nothing going on for me. Other than apparently sometimes being nice. I'm sometimes very nice. I'm still trying to figure out in the Ethereal Entities Discord when they did that vote. I think there's something wrong with some of y'all because, like, of the 3 members of the Ethereal Entities, you guys picked me as the nicest one. And I don't know what's wrong with some of you because I mean, just to be blunt, I am a pervert. Like, well, I guess being a pervert doesn't make you a bad person. Maybe? I don't know. But, like, between me and Ko and Eve, like one of them is, they are both way nicer than me. If you watch me play Stranova You've seen me say terrible things to my teammates, like, why the hell is the sniper the one getting ready to place the bomb? That's just dumb. Why is the support character trying to place the bomb? That's stupid. You're adorable. I know, I'm so cute. That's all I got going for me is the adorable, but I'm not nice. I'm definitely just like, I don't know. Maybe I am not. I don't know. I think I'm nicer to people that I like. Maybe that's what it is. You guys don't see me interact with complete strangers. If you saw me interact with strangers, you would probably be like, oh my gosh, Axe probably likes to kick puppies too. Or if you guys heard my long list of animals I don't think should exist anymore, that's always a treat that gets a little controversial. I mean, some animals I don't feel it's controversial. That's pretty tame for CS like matchmaking. No, see, I'm toning it down. I have said some things on stream about, like, I've never said the gamer word, but I've said some choice words about how other people play, and I'm not that good myself, so it's like one of those things that's like, I don't know where I get the audacity to be like, oh my gosh, this sniper here can't, like, hit the broadside of a barn, and, you know, the opponent's blind and isn't even walking straight towards them, and they still can't do it. But no. I try to be nice. It's just hard some days. Yeah, hard. Anyway, you are the Limsian Imp Boy. Begging your pardon, sir, but I inspect the missive you bear? Here's your missive. Verily, this is the seal of the Admiral of Limensa. Please, come with me. I don't know why I'm trying to give all the NPCs minus Baderon, like, these little cutesy voices.
So you are the Laminsan envoy. And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartanu. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Garlean Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. But unbeknownst to us, the Garleans sought not to best us in battle, but moved to instead enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon, Dalamund, would be torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched from the Chanteau flats, and there we met Vilith Imperial Legion. Or the 7th Imperial Legion, I don't know. Wow, words hard. More a bloody battle I've never seen, and would never wish to see again, yet the carnage has but a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For despite our best efforts, Dalamund continued its descent, and from it emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blinking of an eye, while our own forces fared little better. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When I last awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land, which had but moments before been inflamed, now seemed to me a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Luis... I hate pronouncing this guy's name. I'm just going to call him Luis. Well, I've been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned to shut. Fudge it! I am so glad I do not have clips set up for YouTube, because I am... these fantasy names, I'm not good with. I need to, one, I need to have an editor for YouTube, but two, I need to pay someone to, like, voice act for me on all these hard to pronounce words. Anyway. And so, we were left with countless questions and no prospects of an answer. Yet such matters do not long accompany our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. The calamity, as the devastation wrought by Bahamut was come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its foothold in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. We do have clip tools. So YouTube does have the clip tool, but here's the thing. In YouTube, or on Twitch, when I stream on Twitch, so when I do, like, content I don't want to be logged necessarily, like this Final Fantasy stream I'm doing, I want to be logged because I want people to be able to go back to the story later if they so choose, like if they want to, like, catch up on, like, the story parts of it, like they may have missed on the previous one. I want that to be available on YouTube. But other things I do, like one-off games that don't need to be put into categories like Stranova or Phasmophobia, or like when me and my friends play We Were Here. Those are, like, all things, like, I don't necessarily need to be, like, saved for all eternity. But on my setup for Mix It Up, you can hit ! clip, and it will automatically clip the 30, like, it will go back 30 seconds from whatever you just clipped, and it will automatically save it. It just makes it look like I clipped it, but it's a really easy way. At least I don't think that works here, does it? I don't think I set it up for, hold on. I don't think I set it up for YouTube yet. I'm going to say no. Clip creation failed. Please try again later. Wait, Axeline Brimwick has made a clip script. What the? Okay, so I'm not sure if it failed or if it worked. That will have to be an experiment for later, I guess. See? I may be able to do more and Mix It Up than I initially thought, because sometimes I just hop on Mix It Up. Yeah, I'll just pour myself a bottle of, like, wine, and I'll just start working on projects. Or if I pour myself a bottle of sake, one of the two, and then I'll just start working on things. Then I'll wake up the next morning and go, oh, what did I do? Oh, there's like 6 edits saved on TikTok ready to go. Oh, I added new things on Mix It Up too. Very good, Past Axe. Very good. And the wick of the calamity has been each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. But yeah, that feature works a lot better on Twitch than it does on YouTube, I'm guessing, because I'm guessing it probably didn't work at all. Yet if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity which first gave us rise to the Alliance. I wholeheartedly approve the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for the service here in Gridania. That's me with White Monster. I don't drink very many energy drinks anymore because I gave up pop and I gave up energy drinks for the most part. But occasionally, like, I will crack open a Monster or a NOS. I don't drink any more pop. I've given that up entirely. Most people are horrified when I ask for milk with my pizza. But, I'll tell you what, a really spicy pizza with just like a little bit of milk tastes pretty good. I don't care what anyone says. You've done the people of Eorzea a fine service this day, and I would not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next to Ul'dah, are you not? Please send the Flame General my regards. And if you could be so kind, should appreciate if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill-behaved as of late. My wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Ul'dah and beyond. Hey, Jojo! Welcome in! So good to see you! We are doing a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV MSQ again. Poor Wiz has just been like hanging out and being so patient while I get through story-oriented stuff and then get really freaking distracted. Did you know people can't say, no, I already did that joke. I already did that joke, Jojo. I already did that one. I got people to do it. You're not going to catch me lacking. I know what people are trying to do. Offers you humble greetings. Humble greetings. I'm getting ready to head to Ul'dah, I think. I'm seeing. I think. Yeah, it's sending me back there. What? I would never. I'm prior service. Caffeine is a must. I was just an IT fixing computers. Oh, I can imagine, like... see, I get in spurts of that. Where, like, I'll start, like, I'll just start staying up really late. And therefore, you know, like, I'll go through, like... Probably like 3 or 4 days where I only sleep 4 hours. And then on the 5th day, like if I want to accomplish anything, I have to have caffeine. Where is... Wait, did I? Am I on the wrong side? No, I'm just going right here, right? No, the guy I want to talk to is back over there. Damn it. Yes, I wasn't paying attention. I'm just a silly little guy. I'm just a small guy. But it keeps telling me I have to go back that way. Do I just have to go to the landing? Is that what it is? Just go to the gangplank? Waiting. Hopefully I did this right. Because it really didn't give me an option of where to go. So I'm just assuming this is taking us to Ul'dah. Yeah, you're doing it correctly. Thank God. The steps of Nald. I'm still going to be here, but I will be taking a nap. Thank you for coming by and lurking. Take a good nap. Naps are important. Getting extra sleep is sometimes necessary. I should probably also do that eventually, maybe today, maybe once I'm done. I'm not quite ready to hop off yet. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. We have been expecting you. Flame General Reborn will receive you in the fragrant chamber. Please take the lift to the husting strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. I see you, Wiz. Yeah, I'm gonna touch that crystal. Bartholomew. Oh, Bartholomew. I need to talk to your manager. The Lumician envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? Thank you. Here is your missive. Ah, yes, the Admiral's seal. Please proceed. Or like Bartholomew.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale.
Wow.
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Mervyn says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames.
Pink hair lady, pretty, right?
But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
I remember the bloody Charteneau. Do you know what happened the day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Ah, Kai's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'Tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by the Legatus Solsbos, they have swiftly brought the other nations of Isambard to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor and his republic an empire. I'm totally butchering that, and I'm so sorry. An empire which then set its sights on Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is 14th, yep, is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander, Legatus Gavius von Balsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear he would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lamensa as well. Them glasses, I know, there is something about, like, I know it's just an accessory, but when people are already cute, and then they have glasses on top of that, it just makes me a little feral, I won't lie. From the calamity brought a lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. Garlian, Stir, and the elder Seedseer would not let it go unnoticed. All our concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear, and if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. She will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people that their brothers and sisters have fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Completed. You can now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the request fare in Gil. Ah, my Lord Envoy, I trust you stay in Sultana has been pleasant? Now, if you do not mind me asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lamensa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none other better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. And back we go. I'm not going to touch all the crystals for now. I'm just going to focus on MSQ and not get distracted. Oh, that's right. I can't go to the airship. I have to walk. Gosh darn it. How dare I have to walk down a hallway? Oh, it's time for a stretch. Oh, I feel good. I would like to go to Limsa Lamensa. And we're back home. And we want to go up to the Drowning Wench. Alright, before we do talk to Baderon, I do need to get at least a cup of water. My throat's getting a little bit parched. So if you guys give me like 1 or 2 minutes, I'll be right back. I just need to get a bottle of water. You know what? Make it 2 to 3, because I'm going to go have a quick idle meeting and get a bottle of water, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Don't miss me too much. Okay, I have returned with a bottle of water, which I will need for voicing Bateron. Welcome to the Drowning Winch. Sit wherever ye like, mate. I'll be with ye in a... Well, if it ain't the one and only Liron Chai. Liren, I don't know why I said Liron. I was told a distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venturer being you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faintest art. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if ye think ye interested, let me know, and I'll fee ye on the details. Let's see, is any of this better than what I have? That cotton cowl actually is. Phoenix down. Oh, the sign was blocking him like and. I thank ye for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure ye busy, so I'll keep straight to the point. Word as it's some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Satasha Sea Grot, and I need trustworthy sort to end up north of Aleport and find out who they are and what they up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But since that nasty business over in Swift Perch, folks have been a bit uneasy. Well, I say a bit. 'Tis that all they can do not to soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If ye would permit me, Master Bateron, I would be happy to be elated. Oh, whoops, I did not realize that was... I thought he was talking to himself. Well, if it ain't ye, the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I came to welcome Leorin back to Limpsa Lamensa. It is well you've returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers have completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Seagrout included. Their search revealed little, save the family of Corals had taken up residence in the caves, nothing to concern us in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sagan testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Lenosha. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimpella. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to ye, lad. Dun 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 dun. Oh, you probably want to be on a team. There we go. Some side quest stuff there. I'll do that later. Okay, we need to go to Fisherman's Guild. Bow, 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 bow. Take a sip of that water now. I should join the Fisherman's Guild. I have no interest in that. You hear about Commodore Raynor's investigation, then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Airport. Once you arrived in western Lenosha, though, you'll best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder into Sastasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in Seagrout. The hall is on the way to Sastasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside. One of them seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. And we want to go to Aleport. 40 gil? That's ridiculous. I could have gone to the Chocobo Porter for 10. Do-do-do-do-do. I see there's a quest, but I'm guessing it's up the stairs. Do I get up top again? Oh, it's over this way. Bam, 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 bam. Boring side quest stuff. I jump from here? No. They never let me jump from high. Oh, okay, they'll let me jump from here. Okay. I see, I see. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, they want me to kill some of these puck hatchlings? Fine, I'll kill some of them. No, I forgot to summon my carbuncle. It would help to have that. I have to kill another one? Oh, they want me to kill 5 of these damn things. Okay. Oh, I still need to kill one more. I could have sworn that was the last one I needed. Oh, that was a complete different... Oh, I'm focusing on 2 different things. That's why I'm confusing myself. Got the 2-for-1 special going on up here. Okay, so now still need to harvest wings from... Oh, there's a bat down there. Get the bat. Get it, my carbuncle. Okay, is there more bat? I need another bat. There's another bat. We hit bat. Is that really the only... I feel like there has to be more of those bats around here somewhere. That one will probably respawn. Was away chatting with Star about chores that need to be done this week and catching up now. Okay, we are... I sent you a party request, but it may have expired by now. Ah, you must be the adventurer whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are brave to the depths of Satasha Seagrot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such den of savagery alone would be height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we are here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak with him and you can register for exercisers tailored to your particular field of expertise. Yeah, it definitely expired. I'll send you a new one. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Satasha Sea Grout, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Wednesday. There you go. I sent another invite. Let's see. I'll wait before I go in because I know the next thing is going to be a whatchamacallit. Well, I guess you don't have to be in the same area for me for those to work. One thing I am going to do, though, I am going to drink some orange juice. Might as well collect some better gear. Oh, is the gear I have still better? That's weird. I figured the other gear would be better. Recommended gear. Nope, I guess what I have is still better. Okay. I mean, I guess really at this level, the gear doesn't matter terribly, so... There's your bat wings, you weirdo. Those. Do. Okay, on to MSQ stuff. There you are. Hello. Please tell me you're here on Yellowjack duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of those blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra? Well, been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received the word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Satasha here, we were entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but this lot belongs to those fishback fancy serpent reavers. Well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly what we're dealing with. While you do, I'll be keeping a watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. the adventuring NPCs around us have some interesting stories. Really? Oh my gosh, yes, I know how dungeons work. I understand. I'm sorry, Avir, I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I have no idea how expensive they were. What took you so bloody long, Edda? If me purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. You've only ever been as useful as the contents of your pockets. The gods know ye barely illustrate. Wow. We took up the adventure in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't get our supplies in order? It's him, the one Betaron was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. Okay, that's kind of funny. I do feel bad for Edda. Oh, what do you think? Do you think we'll get enough real players, or should we just play with NPCs? I don't think I have a lot. I have 1 healing spell. We'll get some real peeps, okay. I'll go to the bathroom first, BRB. Okay. I'm sure it will take a little while for them to actually show up, so that is fine. You know what, while we're waiting on that, I'm going to go kill some things. Excuse me. Ooh, that was a hiccup. Yourself a favor and hide your pet hotbar in the middle of your screen at your first opportunity. I do need to do that. That heart bar is completely useless, that is true. It really don't do much. How's this thing not dying? Oh. Vince. Yeah, I'll need to remember to remove the pet hotbar. Look at all them pirates. Satasha. Clear the raids. Limit break. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, we are good. I'll move. Okay. Okay, I was just saying, I'm like, who's our tank again? I had a moment. Good for wall to wall. I don't think we were. I don't think we were good for wall to wall. I can do at least a little bit of healing. I'll try to watch out on your bar. Boom. Boom. Oh, oh, my little guy. Eee. Oh, that's right. Last one. Bam. Oh, Ruby. Eat him. And then Topaz. Loot rules. Let's see. Pass. Oop, I'm a-coming. Hey, that means I'm level 30 now. I can take on my next mission for the Arcanist group. Yeah. What if I just went to the other side and just pulled those characters? Those enemies? Would I be the most hated person here? Wish I could use my AoE. Get him, Topaz. Their charge, yep. Shh. He's respawning ground, shore walker. And he's dead. Do this. And dead fish. Da, 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 da. Oh. Give it to the black mage. I feel like the black mage did more. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Oh, stretch. Typing on console sucks. Oh no. That would make things hard to communicate, I imagine. Oh, I didn't get the scroll. Oh well, that's fine. Oh yes, I did. I got both. Score. Inventory. Organize. 2. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Leaving the area. What do you mean too far away? I'm right here. Okay, I'm going to take this moment to get rid of the hut layout. What is the Pet hotbar. Pet hotbar. Save. There we go. No more pet hotbar. Okay, now I have to go all the way back to Limsa. Drop these off real quick. Something I'm supposed to bring over here. Now I'll be right back for the... Oh, you held it that whole time. Oh my gosh, Wiz, I am so sorry. I started up because I figured it would take a little while for it to actually go. I am so sorry, Wiz. See, I'm so used to queues taking forever, so I'm just like, oh yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started up by the time you're done. If I would have known it was that short, I probably wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pop one more food item. And then after that is out, that's when I'm gonna call it so I can get other things I'm supposed to do today done. As much as I'd love just to sit here and play Final Fantasy XIV all day long, I can't. Got responsibilities and stuff to do. Let me go out this way. Well, there's a merchant and a mender. That'd actually be a good idea. Let's go ahead and repair gear. Nah, sell you. Okay. Oh, the winds may blow. Oh, the winds they blow. Oh, oh. We four sailors. While the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lie down below. Wait, it wants me to go back there and get... Oh, this time it's on the other side. Enough affection, the need to look and joy, and to keep the good times rolling. I'm a boy, you know the world can be your oyster. If you put your trust in me, keep the good times rolling. Wait and see, wait and see. I'll wait and see. Kill some mantises. Okay. That'd be easy. Ruby Ruin. Another one. Need another mantis. Is there one outside the cave? There is. He's right there. Go get him, Topaz. Killed the mantises. Are they up here now? Okay. Useless to me. Oh my gosh. Buddy, I have like important stuff to do too. Like, I know you think your little side quests are the super important thing, but really not. But it's right there. How do they get you with these dumb side quests? Just right there. Oh, finally, I got some good news. Something I commissioned is finally a work in progress and not just sitting there. Hopefully they can get... What time did they say the 16th? I guess I'm not really in a hurry for it, but I did have a commission request. And it's supposed to be done by the 16th. Isn't today like the 10th? I'm hoping they don't rush it. If they need a couple extra days, I don't mind, but I don't want them to rush it. Today is the... Oh, it's even worse than I thought. It's the 11th. Oh, jeez Louise. I just hope they don't like the commission I did. They're not going to rush it because they told me they would have it ready by the 16th, and I just got the email that said that they are... It's like a work in... Well, I guess that means it's work in progress. That means maybe they've started for a while. They just didn't maybe like click, because I know with the VGen, even though I'm not an artist, I guess there's like a just started, work in progress, and then completed. There's probably a few small things that I'm forgetting. Wait, I missed something? Oh, it wants me to go all the way up there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, Cheez-Its. I didn't realize you wanted me to go all the way up here again. But yeah. I mean, I guess if the artist is really good at what they do, I mean, it might not matter that there's 5 days before the deadline, but I hope if they want some extra time, they'll DM me. I don't really know, like, I've seen, obviously I've seen their art, that hence why I commissioned them, but I don't want, like, them to, like, rush, like, I don't know. There we go. I took care of that part. And hopefully these damn NPCs don't have any extra things for me. They put them all so conveniently close together, so I'm like, well, it'd be dumb for me to leave and then come back. I don't want any of those bracelets. Okay, so that was the freaking last one. Okay, so we have to go back to Betaron. So I'm going to be... You know what? Probably be even cheaper. Can't the Chocobo Porter just, like, get me there for, like, 10 gil or something? So I don't want to walk it, but... You know what? No, I'll take the boat. It's still cheaper than teleporting. I'm just being cheap. If I didn't have you guys watching, I would probably take the Chocobo Porter and then just, like... Go make a new cup of coffee. I do need to pick out which coffee, because the coffee that was voted for in the Discord server was tied. So I guess I should really flip a coin. Or Eve didn't vote at all, so maybe I should just have Eve vote. Be like, Eve, you need to be the tiebreaker. Oh, I need stretch. There's no stretch thing in YouTube. They need to do that. They need to add redeems like that because I'll forget to stretch until it hurts. Okay, and we need to go, is it back to Aft Castle? Yeah, back to Aft Castle. Yep, we can finally do the mission to do the close thing. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was, mind. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sestasha? It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None of the worse for its voyage, a pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn, our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us the place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do ye have such a goal, large or small, it matters not, only have a star to reach for you, and you will reach higher. This group of adventurers is interesting too. This one and the last show up for the next couple dungeons, that's right. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will overcome in time. You would not think to stride in battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. She's kind of cute. Back then, are ye? With all ye limbs and a tale to tell, I'd wager. Fishbacks, and there was I thinking we'd have a crack at pirate skull or 3, 7 L's. You turn ye back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards have set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like ye left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischievous they was planning, unless they was planning on feeding themselves to Fauna Ostasha, of course. Any road, let's all wells that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light on this mystery. I knew ye get the job done, lad. You always do. Now, I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case ye not, I was wondering if ye might be interested in taking on another job. It just so appears that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania. See? Seems the forest folk are needing an adventurer that can get things done. For them to ask her help like this, ye can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way ye dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything ye can't handle. Give us a shout when ye ready, and I'll lay it out for ye. Complete. Ba-ba-dum. Party finder unlocked. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. See you later, Mr. Pedro. Mr. Krabs. Money, 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 money. Well, since we'll be heading... Oh, I need to talk to him again, that's right. Betaron has information on a new task. Ready to hear about the job, then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. That's all I know, but whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose any trouble for an adventurer who survived as the Bedlin in Sastasha. If ye think ye might be interested, we'll want to have words with Mother Manoni, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. Before I do that, I want to speak with the distinguished gentleman. And I guess I need to talk to Quintina here. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him, toss him in the gall, throw away the key, or gut him and feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Just do something. Woe is me, whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I have saved every last gill of my husband's hard-earned wage, recording new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children. All in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of the world-renowned esthetician in Limsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-rising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Limentian oohing and awing in mad admiration. Such a bad mother. I know, I've never really read her little spiel here, but my gosh. Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. No matter what I say, all I receive are accusations and looks of horror. I swear this is not what it seems. Do you doubt me too, friend? Oh, goodness. Oops, hit the wrong button. Have your way with him, right? That's what I'm like, oh, okay, well, I mean, like, I'm open, but not, like, in the middle of a bridge in a busy city, with some guy I just met. Well, okay, hold on. Hold on. I might be. I would not be in the open like this. I'm a little bit more conservative than that. Oh, the ignominy of all. Of course you take her side. For shame. Is there no one sympathetic ear to this entire nation? An artesian of my renown would be welcomed with open arms and a 21 cannon salute. Instead, I'm branded a criminal. The tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breaths I speak unto ye 3 names, 3 kind souls who may yet put right what is done so frightfully wrong. The Forge Master of Naldik and Vermion's Guild Master, Beaton of the Gridania Carpenters Guild, and Severin of the Alchemist Guild in Old Da. If there is an ounce of compassion in them, seek them out and tell them Jadalin sent you. When my soul is restored and my name rightfully cleared, all of Lamensa, name the entire realm, will sing your praises, for I, Jadalina, am none other than oh. Alright. Someone's a little flair for the dramatic. Let's see, I know there's one right here. I think. Yeah, you're one of them. Adalina sent you? Let me guess. The barmy fool's lost his tools, pardon me, the appendages of his very soul. Again, and is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh. That man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his works like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. No, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity indeed for having to play audience to this whinging. Any road, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair onto his bloody hands. There we go. Alright, now I need to grab a crystal. I'm going to play for maybe another 10 minutes because I need to get a few things done, and that's roughly going to be when the food on my character reaches its limitation. Airship. Britannia. And back to Gridania. Okay, and up. Talk to Mother. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come take your... Oh. Not here to dine? Dare I hope that you're the adventurer Betaron sent word about? You are. The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mione, and I am the Caroline Canopy is my place. With regards to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. You know what? I'm going to grab this person real quick. And I think I'm going to call it here because I know that's going to probably be a wee bit of a long conversation. I'm going to run over to the Carpenters Guild, talk to them about this guy here. And I think I'm going to end up calling it. Just because I do want to get a few things done. Beauty and scalp only. There we go. Might as well turn in that mission while we're here. I have no interest in doing Carpenters Guild stuff. Yeah, because I actually do need to get myself somewhat ready because I am going to go look at a car later today. A couple cars, actually. Just want to see what is available to me. All right, chat, I'm going to put us right here, and then next time we will come back at this. And let's go ahead and just do this and put the keyboard away. Well, everybody, thank you for coming out this morning and a little bit of this afternoon. It was really great having everyone here while we did some MSQ stuff. Hopefully my random yapping at times didn't pull away from the story too bad. We will be continuing. I'm going to be honest with the holidays is really hard for me to know when I'm going to be doing these things next. So I think the best thing to do is if you're not already part of the Ethereal Entities Discord, I would probably recommend joining it because every time I go live, it says on there that I went live either on YouTube or Twitch. It doesn't do TikTok, but yeah, I would say that's the easiest way. And then I might try to do a schedule again next week. It's really hard to tell with everything going on. Right now, I am carless, so I'm like borrowing and Ubering when I need to. So it makes a schedule a wee bit harder to do. And then sometimes I'm like, stress works two different ways for me. Sometimes I get so stressed that I can't do anything. And then sometimes I get so stressed, and then I can do like, I do like everything. Like I get stressed. I'm like, I want to game. I want to work on edits. I want to do this. I want to do that. Um, so yeah, I don't know, but I will continue to be putting out content on TikTok. Daily is my goal on there, and then I will stream Final Fantasy 14 and Persona 5 when I can on YouTube. And then obviously my one-offs will be on Twitch. But yeah, everybody, thank you again for coming out. It was super fun. I love you all, and I hope to see you again next time. If you are confused by any of what you've seen today, go into the Final Fantasy 14 playlist, and it'll get you all caught up on what's going on. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. And it was good playing around with you too, Wiz. Thank you for the good luck.
A ghost of warmth the heavens kept. I reach for you and touch regret. You carry suns upon your wings, while I just curse the light they'd bring. You called me little one, your tone so kind, but I turned away afraid to shine. I envied how the angels bowed, their praise too loud, their love too proud. I thought you lived so high above, but you were drowning in love. They said you fought for every soul, but who fought for you when the fire took hold? I never knew how deep you bled until I sang beside your bed. And now your name is all I hear in every echo, sharp and clear. If I could trade my breath for yours, I'd sing until my voice was no more. I never said your name with love, I never looked at you enough. You lit the way I couldn't see, and still believe there's good in me. Now your wings are dust, your eyes are rain, your voice still hums inside my veins. I'd give this song, I'd give my truth to tell you I was wrong to lose you. I remember when we were small, you'd fix the cracks inside the wall where just rolled my eyes and passed you by. You hid your tears when I was cruel. You bore the blame, I played the fool. You said one day you'll understand, but that day came with blood on your hand. They said your last words were calling my name. Now I can't even breathe your memory without drowning in the shame. Sister, don't forget to sing. And I never knew how much you would. You sang to me when I had no song. You stayed when I was cruel and wrong. And now your voice is what remains, a lullaby that hums my pain. I would burn my wings to reach your light. If heaven barred the door tonight, let me trade my grace for sin, just to hold your hand again. I never said your name with love, I never prayed for you enough. Now every note I sing is flame, a plea for you to speak my name. I'd give my heart, I'd give my breath to sing you back from holy death. Oh sister mine, so pure, so true, I'd silence heaven to find you. I thought you were my rival, but you were my reason. I thought your light made me weak, but it was the only thing keeping me strong.